Hello there, I'm AJ PuzzleFerret and welcome back to X4 Foundations, where, as you can see, I found the build storage to the shipyard. So, we're continuing almost where we left off. However, we're back in the PuzzleFerret's wrath, because, although we're continuing from almost where we left off, due to the fact that I found the build storage, I did actually annihilate the entirety of the Xenon shipyard. So, what we have in front of us is a very dead shipyard, which is quite fun because they were building a Xenon K at the time, and as such, the Xenon K... Where's that going? Just a second. Honestly, you can't leave a ship anywhere. It will just go away. Right. Let's get this back to where it was. It needs to be here because it needs to be where the building site is so that it can annihilate these S's as they come in. This shipyard has been destroyed. It has exactly 0% on its thing. There we go. 0% hull. So it is dead. However, because it was building a little at the time, it counts as alive, and it counts as almost invincible. So it is an almost invincible station. I do not know how to get rid of it at all. I can only guess that... I mean, if they go grey, if that symbol in the middle goes grey, then it dies, it disappears. If it doesn't go grey, then it's permanently there, and that is just so intensely irritating. I don't really know what to do about it. As long all I can think of is keep the S ships away from that thing, so that they can't help it rebuild. But at the same time, if I do kind of let it rebuild, then maybe I can annihilate the rest. I don't know, but currently we've got S's moving in to try and stick some more supplies there. Now I have left a capital ship there to wipe them out, but it depends on how successful they are. Why isn't it even firing at the thing? Come on, capital ship, you're not doing your job. This thing should be a pile of space dust already. I'll have to do it. There, no more ship. Why weren't you doing anything? I bet I got it set to not fire at anything. That'll probably be the reason. I'm very good at that. Really, really good at that. Okay, so let's see. Turrets. Attack all enemies. It was set to attack all enemies, and yet it didn't. Okay, you. Where are you going? Why are you going over there? You're set to go there. I don't know why ships seem to not go where you tell them to, but they do have a habit of not going where you tell them to. Anyway, now this shipyard is completely defunct and will not actually be able to make ships anymore. It's time to see what's going on a little bit further south of here, because I believe that the Xenon have been mucking around setting up for a fair while. They sent about 3 K that way, so I suspect that there will be K. Obviously the Taladi have been set up here for ages. Hello there, P. I've dealt with so many P over time. You don't stand a chance. Moving away from the shipyard, hopefully we should find a little bit less by way of issues. Come here, stuff. What are the P doing over there? I guess they're trying to annihilate the capital ships so that they can... That's going to get blasted out of the sky, isn't it? Are you going to get blasted out of the sky? You seem to have put yourself in a very dangerous position. I wonder how long it will be before they start bringing K this way. If they start bringing K this way, then I'm in trouble, because the capital ships have issues with fighting K, whereas I don't, because I I do the thing where I just drive in there. It's a pity you can't teach other, like, pilots in the game how to deal with things by setting an example. Because if you could teach them how to deal with things by setting... I can't kill all of the Xenon on the way, otherwise I'll just be killing Xenon all day. If you could teach the other pilots how to deal with the ships, then you would have such an easy job of it, because you could just watch them do it all, and that would be no problem. Aye, aye. What's that? There's something blue over there. What are you? It might be a wreck that's got something useful in it. It can't be a data storage thing, because I don't think it's in this zone. I think it's in the next one.
Thanks for your help.
Talking about the next zone, I should check the next zone, because we haven't seen what's going on there at all. And if this is all going on here, then I wonder what's going on there. It might be completely empty and it might be just Xenon territory, but it would be interesting to see what's going on there. What are you? What are you? You look like a wreck. Are you just a wreck? You might just be a wreck. The 2.20 patch thing came out the other day, and yeah, it solves a lot of things, but there was nothing in it particularly that I found to be worth noting. It was just basically fixes. Interesting. Why is this wreck labelled? Why are you labelled wreck? What were you? You look like part of an eye. Yeah, that looks like part of an eye to me. Interesting. What's fascinating about you, wreck? It must have something interesting about it, otherwise it wouldn't lead me here. After all, there's loads of wrecks. So why is this one important? I wonder if there's... I wish there was lights on the front of this ship so that I could actually make it light in here. If there's a button for lights, I will have to find it at some stage, but I don't think that there is. Well... Why? Why did it lead me here? Come on! There must be a reason. Let's go into scan mode and see if there's anything that comes up with. Anyway, one of the things that did get patched, I found that some of the HOP ships were flying around shooting at wrecks, which was completely daft. Anyhow, the patch solved that issue, so there's no more HOP attacking wrecks. Although it kind of made sense a little, because it kind of made it look as if they were sort of practicing running drills. Yeah, it was a bit daft. So that's been solved now. There's nothing on this wreck. I tell you, it was a lie. There is nout. Unless that's something. Nope, that's not something. Okay, it's pretty. It's nice to see a little bit of space junk, but at the same time, there was nothing there. Okay, let's move on. I've got to go and see the Xenon Wharf, because that's the next target. After that one, Xenon Wharf. If you know any way to get rid of the shipyard once I've destroyed the whole thing so that there's no hull, then do tell me, because it should be gone, and it's not. Okay, let's get over to here. I'm hoping that this will be very lightly, if at all, guarded. Because if it's completely unguarded, then I will feel much better about it. Who's giving them all the money? It keeps saying that I've completed a mission by transferring money to these people, but I haven't transferred any money to these people. That's another thing. It would be nice if there was like a cap to the factory's cash. You know how it says that you can have they need this amount of money for the factory. It would be nice if you could make it so that as soon as it goes over that amount of money by a little bit, maybe 10% extra or something, then suddenly that money just goes straight into your account rather than messing about. Okay, so let's see what's around here. This is the Xenon Wharf. The wharf doesn't make a lot of sense because the shipyard was capable of having one of these on it. And it did have one of those on it, I think, or something similar. Anyway, they were making ships, so I don't know why you would bother with a wharf if the shipyard already exists. And there is a Xenon defense platform just behind it. If we annihilate the Xenon defense platform and annihilate... Hello, is that a K? Yes, it is. Hello, K. If we annihilate the Xenon defense platform and annihilate that Xenon wharf, then I think that would mean that there would be no more Xenon stations in this area. And if there's no more Xenon stations in this area, then the sector is the Teladi's. It's not mine. The Teladi, they've got 9 defense stations in here. There's no, or is it 10? It might be 10 by now. They've got, I think it's 10. I think they've got 10 defense stations. So that would be, yeah, there's no chance. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 S. What's that?
Xenon Wharf.
Xenon Wharf, yes. Maybe I could do a flyby and try. Wow, that's a lot of S. Try and get some scan done. I doubt that would work. I think I would die horribly. That's usually the way. I can give it a try though. Yes, I might give it a try. I wonder. Is it possible to get close to this thing without getting shot? Probably not. I don't know. I mean, if you don't open fire on something, then it doesn't tend to shoot you back, at least when it comes to stations. They've already launched loads of defense drones. I can see some stuff over there. Ah, yep, they're firing at me. Okay, fair enough. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me! Come on, let's get out of here. Okay, so they do fire on you. Great. Good to know! Right, okay. I wonder if there's any other Xenon station around this place. Looks like I did a pretty good search before. Alright! In that case, I shall go and I shall have a look at this. Which means going into this sector. Oh, I've already seen this. It has 2 defense stations. So I have to plan my attack. We should go in there anyway because it could have changed a little bit since the last time. I mean, I did not see all of these the last time I was in here. So there's a good chance that it could have changed. Let's go over there. I'll see you over there! That's weird. It plays the battle music as soon as I come anywhere near any of these wrecks. That's very strange indeed. You would have thought that they're all wrecks. There's nothing there. So, I don't know. Right. Considering how close the Teladi are to that sector, they only have to go through the superhighway. I'm tempted to think that there's probably Teladi on the other side of the gate. So, let's go and see if there are. And if there are, what are they doing? How many of them are there? Or is it merely the Xenon and nothing else? We'll see. Here we go. I really like these gates. They're quite fun. Especially the little travel bit that you get in between. Look at this. That's good. Okay, so there's a Xenon defense station. I don't see any Teladi here. Wow, they've got 9 defense stations in the previous sector. And absolutely nothing here. How weird. Maybe I'm just not scanning properly. I mean, I've not scanned at all, so maybe not. Scan. Scan. I wonder if that's the scan equivalent of bad guys here. Scan again. More scanning. No, not at all. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. Stop just gliding through space, please.
Xenon defense platform.
Xenon defense platform. Let's have a look at that thing. Yep, pretty average Xenon defense platform. That one. Fairly normal. What about the one behind it? Can I actually... I can't do that from here. Okay. Can I see it? Come on, of course I can see it.
Solar power plant.
Solar power plant? Really? Oh, wow, cool, yeah. Awesome, they have a solar power plant. I like that. I kind of like the Xenon's solar power plant sail. There's quite a lot of Xenon solar power plants around the place. That one doesn't look very well defended at all. Other than that defense station down there and this here, there's just nothing here. So presumably this sector could be mine in no time if I went in there and actually attacked it thoroughly. So I might have to do that. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to go back to the previous sector and consider my options with the shipyard. But I also have to consider my options with something else, because it's about time that I considered actually getting myself a carrier, I believe. And I've been saving up a little bit of cash to do exactly that. Which means picking a carrier to actually go for. So I don't know. Let's have a look at the carrier options and see which one of the carriers is likely to be best as soon as I'm in safe-ish zones. Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. That's not going to take me anywhere. Okay.
Entering. Scale.
Do not go through the orange one. It doesn't take you the right way. You can tell I've been going through these a lot recently. Or not at all. Hence why I went through the wrong one. I've been playing it for like 240 hours. I should know better than this. Never mind. Here we are.
Entering. Scale plate
in
green.
defense sector zone. Okay. Great stuff. Let's have a look at the different carriers then. I can do this simply by having... I'm going to start with the Paranid one because I really like the Paranid. Uh-oh. That's okay. That's just a K. That if it goes anywhere near my stations, it'll find itself in trouble. So we want the carrier, which is here. Let's have a look. Buy ship. What have you got for me? Extra large. The Zeus Sentinel carrier. It doesn't have any capital guns. Oh, it's got one. That's not a capital gun. That's a medium gun. Is that a medium gun? Yeah, no. Oh, it is a capital gun. Oh, interesting. Okay, fair enough. It's only got one, though. One capital gun. And it houses 40 small ships and 10 medium ships. So it's not bad with the ship size. And it has a lot of hull. How much shielding does it have? Almost as much as it has hull. I wish you could modify the capital ships. You can modify your own little ship, but the capital ships, as far as I'm aware, you can't actually modify those. So you can't like add 70% more shielding to it, which would be amazing. Okay, so that was a quick look at that capital ship. I'm not going to... sorry, the carrier. I'm not going to look at them for too long. I just need to try and figure out which one's most likely to be good. Ah, I can't even do this carrier. Wow. I do like the designs of these ships. I really do. But that's got, like... If that's the front... Yeah, that's the back. So that was the front. If that's the front, then it's got little to no ability to shoot things from the front, because It's only got those 3 cannons there, and all of the rest of the cannons are sort of just behind that. So you're giving the enemy plenty of chance to shoot you before you get anywhere near them. I mean, if that was the front, then it would make a lot of sense, because you could have guns all around here as it has, and this would just be the back, and presumably the engine around there, but no. It isn't that way, so I don't know. This, again, carries the 10 medium fighters and 40 small ones. And because I can't actually buy the thing, I can't see how much shielding it would have. So that one's definitely a no. We're looking at the Paranid ship as better currently. Let's have a look and see what the Argon one's like. Right. Can I buy this one? Oh, I can buy this one. Excellent. So I'm doing well with the Argon. Okay, so this has again one capital gun by the looks of it. It doesn't have the actual. None of them have the actual sort of main capital weapons of the front. But yeah, this has got a good spread of guns around the place. Nothing appears to be obscured by other things. So actually, I don't know. I might think that the Colossus Vanguard is better. It's still only got 10 and 40. It's not got as much hull as the Paranid one. Ooh, 3 shields instead of 2. Yes, it's got it the other way round. So it's got 388 shielding, whereas the Paranid one had it sort of at the 200 mark, and the thing was the other one. So yeah, but they can all carry the same amount roughly. This one can carry less containers than the Paranid one. Interesting. So I might go with the Behemoth. No, not the Behemoth. That's the other thing. The Colossus. What do you think? Should I go with the Colossus or the Paranid one? I'm not even going to consider the Taladi one. A, they don't want to sell it to me, and B, it doesn't seem to be as good. So yeah, either this one or the Paranid one. Which one do you think? In the meanwhile, I'm all out of time, so I shall see you in the next episode. Take care. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch other things on my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Catch you next time. Bye for now.